I know that with Annakut, it is about gratitude. It's about the celebration of gratitude, symbolized by the mountains of food that symbolized really the bountiful harvest that would have preceded celebrations of Diwali and Annakut as well. And I think we have a huge amount to be grateful for and to be thankful for. The fact that we can celebrate here together is one of those. I know that the past few years have been particularly challenging, and can I express my gratitude to the work of BAPS Swaminarayan Mandir. I know that you've done a huge amount of work at the grassroots level, connecting various generations, different communities, based on the values that underpin your ethos as well. So can I thank you for the work that you've done.
One of the things I love about the BAPS community is the service, and the way that it's a service that reaches out to all during the hard times of the COVID lockdowns. The community in Avondale gathered food and distributed it to ensure that people survived those hard times, and they have consistently worked for all our communities, and that is a message of service that I have really taken to heart. But the saying today that is resonating with me is the one from Pramukh Swami Maharaj, "In the joy of others lives our own." It is sitting in my mind and in my heart. It is a reminder of service and of living generously, not just in terms of giving things, but of giving of yourself and acknowledging the importance of others.
I just want to say well done to all of the volunteers who put this beautiful display. And one of the best things about my engagement with BAPS and all of the volunteers is that they do it with joy. They do it with a smile, and every time I actually come away from my engagement, whether it's actually a conversation, having a glass of water or a cup of tea, or turning up to an event where a volunteer who actually spent all night talking to me and explaining everything to me, and she's sitting right here, and they do it with a smile and they do it with joy, and I have to say it's been such.
My heart really warms up whenever I attend one of these events. It's like being in India, part of India for a few moments. Friends, I just want to thank BAPS for all the great community work that they have been doing. I heard how much efforts they put in during the difficult COVID times to keep the community going, both mentally, physically, in various aspects. And I also want to give my regards to Swami Pramukh Swamiji Maharaj, for whom I think this year is the birth centenary celebrations. We express deepest gratitude and pay homage to his life and legacy. His Holiness Swamiji spent the entire life traveling, spreading the words of our traditions, spreading our culture, and teaching people how important it is to find peace within and with outside within the communities, and how to consistently, promote harmony among all.
And I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate the Indian community throughout New Zealand and the contribution successive generations of Indian immigrants have made and continue to make to our country.
Ai o kia tātou, e te kaihanga tēnā koe, e ranganui, e papatuanuku, tēnā koroa. I ngā mate, haere, haere, haere. E te honga ora, e te hau kainga. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. The short mihi that I spoke at the beginning was a mirror in te reo of the Shanti prayer that we heard before. It called for peace in the heavens, peace in the land, peace between all peoples, and for peace to be with us here. And Diwali, that celebration of the victory of good over evil, of light over darkness, I think is a time to come together and think about what it can be for us to create peace within our communities and between ourselves.
I feel extremely honoured to stand here and celebrate Diwali and Pramukh Swami Maharaj and the achievements that he had throughout his life. Yes, I've achieved some things as announced, but for those that don't know me, I left school when I was 14 years old. I have no formal education, and it took someone like Pramukh Swami to just reach out a hand of kindness in my life, to change my past and to change my future, so that it didn't end up being what people thought I might become. And it's because of that one act of kindness, one person who was able to reach out, to look at a young man and go, here's somebody who needs some help. One person made themselves uncomfortable, sacrificed their time, their effort, in the hopes they would change the lives of one person.